Welcome to Metal Over Texas. I'm here with my good friend Michael Huebner. He is a filmmaker and also a musician. I'm in a band with him called Alcoholica, which you may have seen the interview by now. Michael, tell us about 12 Pound Productions, what it is 12 Pound Productions does, and I want to know a little bit of history about the name.
12 Pound Productions is mostly video productions. I do photography work and I do a little bit of graphic work, but I'm mostly interested in video work. We do movies, music videos, commercials, internet bits,
Oh yeah?
whatever you're looking for.
Well, that's more the stuff than I thought you did, to be honest with you. What about the name? Now, that name goes way back.
That name goes way, way back. I was in a band for almost 10 years called 12 Pound Pull. Now that puts you back, I'm going to date myself here, put you back in the 90s.
Right.
So, but we were around for a long time, and we did a lot of big shows, and we thought we were somebody at some point, you know. And so when I started making music videos, I thought a little bit of name recognition might help, and with the old timers it does, but the new kids are, don't know what the hell.
Well, I knew it right away. I knew it right away because I was in Texas at the time. I lived in California for a long time, but I was in Texas playing in a band called Null and Void, and we would always see your flyers at Mongo's. And it was actually an inside joke with us. Anytime we'd say something, man, we get you a 12 Pound Pull. Or we'd always manage to pull that name in somehow in a conversation, one of those kind of deals. Because we thought it was such a cool name. What does 12 Pound Pull mean?
We were big gun people. And we're sitting around one day arguing names. We're going to call ourselves fuck, and we're going to call ourselves beer, and we're going to call ourselves, free boobs, and all the usual stupid band jokes we make. And our bass player's reading this gun magazine about the custom Glock that they were making for the New York police officers. They're nervous, a little shaky, so they needed a stronger pull, so they make them with a custom 12-pound pull.
There you go. That's bad. I knew there was a good story behind that.
And initially, I didn't like the name. I heard 12-pound pull. Sounds like 9-inch nails.
Yeah.
And after we argued about it for a couple of weeks, I went, yeah, fuck it, call it 12-pound pull.
It was a good name because we always reference it somehow or another, even though we know what the hell it meant. We always throw it in there in the wrong spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you've got this. What do you call your company exactly? You say it's a video production. I mean, what is the official title of it?
It's just a production company. I'm a whore. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Well, in that case, turn the cameras on. So you've been making videos. You said you did some commercial stuff too, right?
A little bit, yes.
A
little bit. I've done a little commercial stuff. Supposed to be working with John Fossum, Metal Rising Records, and I'm working on a commercial DVD right now with a photographer, a how-to take better pictures for the layman lighting DVD.
Really? And we could have used that here, man. Tell me how you were interested, or what got you interested in even pursuing something like this. Was it something you did as a kid, or was it something that you've always been interested in?
I love movies. I've always loved movies. Who doesn't love movie stuff? Right. But I was a musician first. I started in a band. I started playing the bars when I was 17 years old, and I've been a musician my whole life and never had any money to pay anybody for anything. So we had to figure out how to do it ourselves. With the internet coming big, we needed somebody to, learn to. We want a website. Every band has to have a website. Well, we can't afford a web designer, so who's going to learn to do it? And everybody looked around. I had a job. Nobody else had a job. I didn't make much money. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to learn how to do website. Well, we want pictures. Somebody has to learn how to take pictures. So, fuck it. I'm going to learn Photoshop. I'm going to learn how to edit pictures. I'm going to learn how to... Okay, we want a music video. Somebody has to learn how to do music videos. Okay, fuck it. I want to do, so I got a camera. One of my very good friends, Warren Garza, found a cheap discount $5 camera or something stupid, and we started shooting some music videos. And after I did 2 or 3 of them, I guess I was getting pretty good because I had other bands start asking me to do music videos. Well, the bands break up and go to the wayside, and the music videos just kind of kept going and going and going. So I thought, hey, I need to figure out what I'm doing. So I got into school. I went to a junior college for a while and took a few years of classes, and that got me more motivated and more
What type of classes are you talking about? Photography?
No,
film?
video editing. I took a lighting class. I took editing classes. I took advanced movie making, script writing classes.
Right.
And just fun stuff. I didn't go for any. I didn't want to take English and math and science. Screw that. I don't care about a degree. I'm an old man.
Right.
You know, all the kids in there thought I was crazy. You know, but we had a great time. Loved the class. Wish I could take more, but I'm so busy. I'm just.
Well, how long was that process to go to school? You were obviously working, you had a full-time job and all that stuff.
Full-time job. I was in a band. Sometimes I was in 2 bands. I was in Alcoholica the whole time, and which takes so much dedication. You know.
Yeah, right. That one rehearsal a month.
Yeah, and then making music videos on the side.
Well, and by the way, the videos you're watching in the background were all filmed by Michael.
Thank you. This is my band Mercy Dealer, my former band Mercy Dealer.
Right. Tell us about some of the other bands that you've done videos for.
I did a video for Bloodstained Carpet. I've done a video for Warbeast, who are currently on tour. Good guys, great friend. That was a little fun. They wanted an 80s looking video, so we broke out the fog machines and the bright white lights, and we made a hell of a good 80s looking video. I did a full DVD for Puncture. They had a reunion show, and Rick Perry called me up and says, we need to document this. So we shot the whole live footage, the whole show.
I haven't seen that. I knew you did it. As a matter of fact, I knew you did that, but I've never seen the whole thing.
Oh, I have to get you a copy of it. It's like 4 or 5 cameras on a live show, and then we did a music for video for them for Nailed to a Cross, which was a lot of fun. Got chicks out there beating the hell out of each other. And interviewed Rick and got the history of Puncture, and that was a fun one to do. Did a whole DVD for him. Go buy it. We need to sell some.
You know, I found I knew of Puncture. I'd heard of Puncture when I was in California, and I went into a record store one time, and they had a used section, and I found that Puncture cassette back when it was a cassette, and you know, I hadn't been in Texas in years, but I knew of Puncture. I knew of Rick. You know, I kind of kept up with what Rick was doing every now and then, and that's how I came across my first Puncture cassette. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
The thing that cracked me up is I was a huge Puncture fan, and 12 Pound Pool played with Puncture a bunch.
Right.
So Rick Perry brought me all this stock footage to sift through because he wanted to show some of the old Puncture shows.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of pieces and parts. So I'm watching, and he goes, well, I want this piece of one of the songs. I don't remember what it was, but it's from a bar called the Tattoo Bar. So I'm watching this footage going, I remember this, I remember that, I think I was at that show. And then at one point the camera's up over everybody's heads, and you see me turn around and look back at the camera, and there I am. So if you watch the Puncture DVD,
You're in it.
I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm filming it, and I'm in it. So it's pretty cool.
All right, cool. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk about the process of making the videos and the movie that Michael made last year and the movie he'll be making in the future. Metal up.